sea. Catching fish is where I'll be, come rain or sunny skies. I'm gonna grab my fishing line, yes, we're taking out some time. That's fishing. This has been a fishing tale, just like Jonah and the whale. No place I'd rather be. Yes, we're casting out a line, everybody's feeling fine. That's fishing. That's fishing.
Well, g'day.
Yeah, that's fishing.
Okay, wait. Zip.
Hi and welcome to That's Fishing. I'm Brian Sanders, the Colonel, and this is the start of Season 4. Now during Season 4 we've got some really big surprises coming up. We have to welcome to That's Fishing MY Marine. Michael and Theo have come on board with us and are going to be helping us throughout the next 12 months with a new boat, and we're going to be going through everything about this new boat, how we're fitting it off, what we're doing, everything. It's going to be really, really great. We've also got Steve from Bag Out Charters who'll be taking us out on all sorts of wonderful trips. Malky from Lone Star. We've got Bright Lights Automotive coming on, telling about LED lighting and a really, really important about LED lighting on our boat, how we're going to be saving power and how we're going to save us from not getting flat batteries. Really, really important. So we're looking forward to that one as well. Also, we'll be checking out our wiring systems all on our boats, all sorts of good stuff, like just the stuff that you guys have been asking us for. Now, also some other big surprises coming on to Season 4, but I'm not going to tell you anything about that. We're going to keep it as a surprise for you. And don't forget Tackle Talks, of course, as well. Now, for any information that we'll be doing with That's Fishing, go to that'sfishing.com.au and support the people that are supporting me, because without them we wouldn't be doing this show, and without you guys especially we would not be here doing Season 4. So a real big thanks to you guys sitting at home watching That's Fishing. And let's start our brand new series of That's Fishing Season 4. Welcome guys.
No, it's a snapper. It's a massive snapper. Have a look at this, guys.
Oh, look at that.
I just saw a massive flash of water. It's an eagle ray. It looks like around about a 6 kg snapper.
Totally do it. Now guys,
Just get me the net, boss.
guys, think you're right.
Yeah,
That's a beautiful snapper, mate.
Yeah, I'm going to try and...
You are seriously hopeless. Let me grab the net for you, mate. You got it? Let me give you a hand.
How's that, guys?
You are unbelievable.
Early season snapper. Oh, here it comes. You got that net handy? Oh, sorry. Let me...
Hang on a minute, guys. Like this. One hand in the net, one hand in the camera.
Yep, good work, mate. Ready?
Yep.
That's it.
Yep. There we go. Bring him into the net. There we go.
Good job.
Got him?
Yeah.
There we go. Hey, that's a nice fish. Woo-hoo! Hey. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Now we're talking. My turn! Alright.
Oh, look at that baby go!
Hey. Beautiful little fish.
Woohoo!
Gonna get Nick?
Yeah, baby!
Wow, look at that. Now that's a decent fish.
Oh yeah, look at him go! Whoa!
There we go. How good's that? What's up?
Yeah.
Double, double, double! Oh!
Yeah!
Come on, Bradford.
Triple! Yeah!
Come on! Nice!
Yeah, baby! Now that's what I'm talking about, mate. It's adrenaline, baby. You're all right.
Here I am hanging it on you. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
That's what we call it.
Yeah,
mate.
baby. Cool. That's not a bad unit, that one.
This is the second fish in what, 2 minutes? And this is where I can say, that's fishing. Whoop. And he's gone. Here we go. Hey. Don't need a net for this one. There we go. Beautiful little hookup. Whoop, and I've dropped him. Here we go. Oh, now that's a nice.
I think that's
challenge. Whoa, and I done it.
You just lifted in a 4 kilo fish.
It's up to woohoo!
Woohoo!
Well, we missed the stop.
There we go.
A little bit better. And we tangled up with everything.
That's a nice fish.
That's a nice fish.
Nice lift, mate. We'll just bet that one.
Get him in for him.
Well done.
Excellent.
Well done, Sue.
Ready, Sue?
Yep, very happy.
You don't really want to touch it, do you?
I don't like it when it moves.
Look at that. Oi! That's the way to do it.
How you going there, Uncle Ian?
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, about 12 kilos.
Beautiful little one.
Got monsters, mate, with this.
Ooh, very nice. That's a beast.
Well done, Jacob. Welcome to the crew, brother.
Yes.
Thanks a lot. Thank you, Brian.
Lift them straight up and into the boat. That's another King George whiting. That's a nice fish.
That's a nice thing. Look at him. It's not the world's smallest flathead, but it goes close. Now that's what we come here for. Look at that. Hey, that is a lovely little Western Port whiting. Oh, look at that. Hey.
Another bycatch.
Well, that's in the net.
Safe.
Congratulations. That's it, mate.
It's good fun on the lake here, eh, guys?
Yes.
Oh, very nice. Now we're talking, boys. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's a big fish, mate.
Yeah, that's fishing.
You ready? Well, guys, we're here with a good mate of mine, Melky. Melky, how's the show going for you?
Oh, the show's fantastic. Look, there's a lot of people around. Atmosphere's great. You can hear the four-wheel drive show going on outside.
Yeah, man, they're making a bit of noise.
They are making a bit of noise, but I think all the retailers are doing great. It's a good crowd. People are walking around with lots of new gear. So
how you find it? You getting plenty of inquiry?
a lot of inquiries. This is the perfect place for that. People want to look and touch and feel our products, and ask all the nitty-gritty questions, and they are. So
So it's been worthwhile coming to the show?
absolutely, yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the product looks good and looks like things are pretty well happening.
Yeah. No, it's going very well.
It's
We're
all
quite
good.
happy.
All right, mate.
All right.
No worries. Good luck. Good luck
Thank
for the
you
rest of the
very
show.
much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, guys, we just found this new safety item. We've just come over to here to see Tyrone, and he's got this fabulous new device that we think all boat owners should have on their boat. If you fall overboard, this is the thing you need. Tell us a bit about your product, Tyrone.
Oh yeah, it's a wireless lanyard and it replaces the old kill switch lanyard that I think we all know is a good idea, but we don't use because it's just not convenient. You tend to trip the motor off when you don't really want to.
Yep.
So the wireless lanyard works like this. You take away your old lanyard
Yep.
and you use what we call the auto tether unit. And the auto tether unit can be a battery operated unit or a hard wire unit. If it's battery operated, it goes for 150 hours before you need to change the 6 AAA batteries. You just put it in place on your kill switch where your normal lanyard would go.
Yep.
There's a different clip for each motor so we can suit all motors. You turn the unit on
Right.
and then you turn a sensor on a tiny sensor that you wear on your life jacket, wear on in your pocket, on your belt, and what it does, it's now monitoring you from there. If you fall in the water, it automatically cuts out the kill switch, and you can save yourself by swimming back to the boat and getting back on board, and that means you've got to increase your chances of survival.
Absolutely.
So you can monitor 4 people. Once you get back in the boat, you reset the clip, hit the reset button, and you're back in business as it's monitoring.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mate, it's an excellent product. Thanks, Tyrone. Thanks for showing us that, and good luck with the show.
Yeah, thanks, Eric. Very good.
Well, guys, this is Melanie. And Melanie, whereabouts are you from?
Originally from Sydney.
We won't hold that against you.
Well, you know, I was about to say something, but I probably
But you
shouldn't.
do get more rain than we do in Melbourne.
No, that's all lies.
No, that's true.
It's all lies,
That's true.
Brian. Tell them lies. But yeah, the reason we're down here,
Yep.
I run a company called Young Guns Fishing Adventures.
Yep.
And basically we're celebrating our launch in Victoria.
There you go. Now,
That's
what's
true.
Young Gun about? That's really just about getting young kids out fishing, and that's really important nowadays. Get them off the
Absolutely.
telly, get them off the Xbox and the PlayStation games, because I can't play them anyway. So get them out and get them real fishing with you, the dad, mum, and your sisters and brothers and cousins and whatever else.
Yep.
These guys are the guys to come and see. Now,
That's
what's
right.
your program? What's it all about?
We've got loads of programs, Brian. Honestly, we start the kids at 3.
Yep.
One of the key things we do is we actually teach the kids how to do it themselves. So we're not taking them fishing,
Okay.
we're teaching them rod control, accuracy casting, 3-year-olds casting.
Can I do that?
Yeah. It's all right. We'll take you aside later. Don't you worry. But yeah, so everything.
You've seen me cast, haven't you?
Yeah, it's
Sad, wasn't it?
Look, I'll
Yeah.
talk to you later when no one's around, okay? But yeah, so and baiting up, you know, we play
Yep.
games with the kids. We do kids fishing birthday parties.
Oi, there's a go.
Yeah, kids fishing birthday parties, school excursions,
Yep.
you name it, junior fishing club, and
Yep.
it's and the key to it is all
Yep.
of our sites, Brian,
Yep.
are mostly urban inland. So
That's okay. So you do it at footy grounds and things like that?
That's right. No, I'm
parks
joking.
and all that? I don't know.
No, that's right. It's all about getting the kids to fish in their own backyards.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure most of the viewers out there have driven past what looked like a duck pond or driven past a body of water
Yep.
and thought, you know, nah, there's no fish in there. We find them, we take the kids there, and you're not driving half an hour away just to go fishing. Okay,
Yep,
so
okay.
that's the idea. Get them in their own backyard, teach them how to do it themselves,
Yep.
and then mum and dad can sit back and read the paper if they want. Kids fish on their own.
All right, sounds like the GO.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so any information about that, go to www.thatsfishing.com.au and you'll find her eventually.
You
Like that?
will.
You will?
You will.
I didn't mean that in the wrong way.
Either that or look at younggunsfishing.com.au.
Yeah, I'm not meant to say that, but that's okay for this one. It's education.
Sorry.
It's all to do with education, that's okay.
This is true. This is why I deal with the kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not adults.
You know, that's right.
Like me.
That's right. I'm blonde.
You're blonde. Now, I've got this blonde shot. No, right. Catch you after. Well, g'day, guys. Still here at the show. A good mate of mine, Adam.
Hello.
Hello. He's very shy in front of the camera, but that doesn't really matter. Now, he owns a website called
Land-Based Addicts.
Land-Based. Now, what Land-Based Addicts are all the guys that go fishing off all the banks, piers,
Beaches,
rivers,
riverbanks.
and all that kind of thing. He's a good mate of mine, and we'll be doing a little bit of with you over the up and coming weeks or shows, I should be saying. So you looking forward to it, mate?
Definitely. Get you out
Yep.
there and get some gummy sharks.
He reckons he's a good
snapper.
fisherman, this bloke. This is the bloke that took us down Werribee Way. No, well, nearly Geelong, wasn't it? Freezing cold night, stormy jackets. We're all trying to get wood to make a fire. None of us caught fish, and we just sort of said, well, it's a bourbon night, so we left early and went home.
We did.
Yeah. Gee, it was a cold night, mate, I'll tell you.
The weather did turn on us, but that's fishing.
That's fishing, but all right, we'll keep going. We'll have a look around to the show. Catch us.
Catch us later.
Well, guys, I've got no idea what this is, but it looks pretty entertaining. You know, fish are in there swimming. I could hang around here for hours, just look at this thing, and it's mesmerising. I think it's called a fish hooker. Anyway, I'm not sure what it does, but you got to check it out. It's pretty crazy. I think I'll buy one for the Colonel for his birthday. Oh guys, we're with me mate Calvin here from Vanuatu. Runs a fishing charter business over there. Tell us a bit about your business over there, mate.
Basically, we run charters up into the remote areas of northern Vanuatu, offering a range of fishing from big blue marlin, dogtooth, wahoo, GT, mame, pretty much everything you can catch in the deep blue sea.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's a fairly nice place to actually throw a few lines in.
Mate, we've got to get over there. That sounds pretty exciting to me.
Mate, I hope to get you over there real soon and yeah, get a couple of shows under your belt and catch some big fish for you.
Sounds very good. And how's the season been this year?
It's been very good. We've had a very good marlin season. The big blues have been around quite often, and big yellowfin as well. We've had pretty much a mixed bag of everything, so going very well.
That sounds fantastic.
It is, mate. It is. And it's warmer than Melbourne.
Well, a lot warmer than Melbourne, mate. Melbourne's freezing like a brass monkey over here at the moment. But anyway, so thanks, mate.
No worries at all.
Look forward to coming over there and having a bit of a fish.
Yeah, I look forward to getting you there.
Stretching our arms.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
no
fantastic.
Worries. All right, mate.
Today on our own little tackle talk is we're talking about spooling up my reels for mono.
Yes, yeah, well, as you highlighted, these are a set of reels that you're going to put out a spread, obviously in Port Phillip Bay there, that being marine waters, you can use up to 4 rods per person.
Yes.
So we're setting up a suite of rods here.
Because these are specifically for Port Phillip Bay fishing.
And as such, we do know that a lot of fishermen like to use mono instead of braided line.
Right.
Now, mono basically means, as it says, mono one. So it's made of one piece of line, whether it be nylon or any other number of materials around. It's one strand, whereas braid multi-filament, monofilament. So that's the difference there. Now the difference between is the braids tend to float a fair bit. And it continue in places where there's no current, like Port Phillip Bay, it can sometimes tend to put you not in touch with the fish.
Generally, a lot of areas where we fish, there's not really big and tidal like we do in Western Port, so not unless you're down near the heads or something where you've got a decent sort of tidal run where the braid would come into its own. But for general, most of Port Phillip Bay we're using mono, and on these particular reels that we're doing, we've got 4 different colours and we're going to pair them up: 2 orange, 2 green, 2 clear and 2 blue. And you're probably wondering why. It's simple, because I'm the knot king here and I tangle everything and I get more knots on a boat than you could possibly imagine. So Eric said, why don't we go all different colours so we know where they're going. And it's pretty good. Instead of numbering your rods from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're going to use different colours. And I reckon that's pretty good because it's a visual thing, not a... Remember, and we'll show you that in just a minute. So,
and the good thing about it then is, obviously, as you said, not tying. Yes. It's not often you that ties the knots. No. And there's nothing worse than when you're snapper fishing, the idea is that you want to try and leave as many rods in the water while you're catching a fish.
Correct.
And ultimately, with the penalty you pay, that is, you'll get a fish up near the boat and it'll do a loop around the whole lot. Multicoloured lines enables you to quickly see which line is involved.
And you can untangle them pretty quick too.
Yes, exactly. So
if you've got a yellow one or a green one versus a bright orange one, you can follow where the orange one goes, quickly untangle it, beauty, back in the water, rebait.
And you know whose rod's out of action really quick too. So
it could be mine for sure.
Yeah, same knot as we used before, obviously, because it is mono we are doing, the same as we did the backing with the braided ones previously. So we just do the same there and off we go. So
off we go. So we're back again.
Got the machine switched on, trying to find the pedal there. Yeah.
You know what you're doing yet?
Yeah, no, not really. No. We'll have a crack at it though. So there we go. No need to do as much pressure as we do with the braid.
So he's not pulling on it as much.
Yeah.
So, but it's still got to go on reasonably firm.
Yeah. The problem you have with this, especially with mono, in some of the cheaper reels, is because it does stretch when you put it on. And if you do stretch it when you're putting it on and a bit of pressure on some of the cheaper reels, especially ones with the plastic spools, when you stretch it and you walk away and leave it, because it'll start to compact itself back, it can actually crush the spool.
Oh, okay, so what he's saying is with some of these that you get from some of the different tackle shops, some of them are plastic versus spun aluminium, and if you put too much pressure on them, it actually crushes the actual reel and buggers your actual the unit itself.
That's right, and you usually run into the problem, and I know we said before when we spoke about putting braid on,
Yep.
When you put braid on, because it doesn't stretch, you have problems.
Yep.
But you still got to be mindful of the fact when you are putting on the cheaper spools that you are quite often putting a mono backing on it.
Yep.
And the braid's very tight over the top of that. So even though the braid doesn't stretch and is unlikely to contract and
break it and
break
squish
the
it sort of thing.
spool in itself, the mono under it, because it has to be on tight.
Oh, it gives it that little bit of...
The mono on it, because it has to be tight, and the braid over it does enable to do that. So it is preferable, in many cases, not to put braid.
All right.
Particularly on a graphite or a plastic spool.
Oh, excellent.
So there's one colour.
There's one colour, that's our blue. And we'll do the other blue one, and then we're going to show you a different colour in just a moment. Now, there's something Big Trev has mentioned to us that I never thought of until you did then. And I'll let you explain why, and it's something you should remember too.
Just a little tip. If you're using your reels regularly and you notice that your line is either gathering towards the top or the bottom of the spool, what sometimes happens is that when you bring your reel into a shop or you take it off to spool it or whatever you want to do, you might at times dislocate and lose some of these little spacer washers that are just on the bottom of the spool there.
And it's inside these.
Mate, they sit there. So what happens is sometimes they'll actually suction onto the bottom of the spool, or just in moving them on and off you lose them, and you'll notice that your line will tend to gather on the top of the bottom there. Most of the reels nowadays will come with spare spools or spare washers within those within their packaging, which enables you to actually set that in case that from scratch the reel or rod does it.
Yep.
The reel does it, sorry. You just keep an eye on that. But yeah, just importantly, if you bring your spool in to a shop, just keep an eye on those little washers, because I wouldn't mind betting that there's quite a few of those little washers down the back of car seats and all sorts of places these days.
Imagine there would be.
Yeah, very frustrating when your line doesn't sort of lay on as it
Good
once
little
did.
tip.
There you go.
Especially when we're spending so much money on reels, it's really keep it open. We've had a bit of a look around, spoke to a few people, and as you can see behind us, there's all sorts of boats and things around the joint, and we've got a big heap of people watching us, getting a bit embarrassing at the moment. But anyway.
It's been a bit of fun. We've talked to a few of our mates here at the show, and it's hard to get around and look at the place because we know too many people, I think. But anyway, it's been fun, so we'll see you next week on That's Fishing.
Cheerio.
See ya.